Welcome to iLectureOnline. Here in our example we have a big block of ice that is 50 centimeters thick, and at the bottom of the block, between the floor and the block, there's a small speck of dust. Knowing that the index of refraction of the ice is 1.309, which is slightly less than that of water, what will be the apparent depth or distance below the surface that the speck will appear to an observer up above the ice in the air? So the way to think about it is, since there's no distance between the speck of dust here and the ice, that is basically squished right below the ice, it's almost as if the speck of dust is inside the ice, just at the bottom, versus just below the ice. It makes no difference at all. Now, if there was a distance between the speck of dust and the ice, then we would have to take that distance into account. But in this case, since it's right up against the block, it's almost as if it's right inside the block, and in effect, we're going to solve it that exact same way. Notice that the surface is flat, therefore the radius of curvature is going to be infinite, which means that this fraction here goes to 0, and we can solve this equation for s prime, which means that s prime is going to be equal to the negative of n2 over n1 times s, as being the object distance. Now the object distance here is going to be the distance from there to there, so we can say that s is going to be equal to 50 centimeters, and now we're trying to find s prime. So now we're going to use the simplified equation where s prime is equal to the negative of n2 over n1 times s. So this is minus n2, which is 1, divided by n1, which is 1.309 times 50. And notice that we're going to get a negative answer, which means that s prime is on the same side as the boundary as s, meaning it's going to be inside the block of ice. So s prime is going to be equal to 50 divided by 1.309. That's going to be 38.2 centimeters, or a negative 38.2 centimeters inside the block of ice, which means that the image will be somewhere in this location right there at a distance of 38.2 centimeters below the surface. And so that's how we deal with that. At a later time, a later video, we're going to show you an example where we have to think about multiple distances, and so we'll show you how to do that. So stay tuned, but here's a simple example where we use the application where the radius of curvature is infinite, this goes to 0, and so that's how we find s prime in this particular case.